It's Morphin time! Hello and welcome to another figure review. Today we're gonna have a look at the Super Mini-Pla Ninja Gattai Muteki Shogun, which is the Shogun Megazord from Power Rangers. If you're not well versed in Japanese, I'm not either. I read that off. I'm cheating. I have a cheat sheet. But yeah, this is the Super Mini-Pla series. I have had an eye on this, but this basically is a bunch of... Well, this is a Megazord. You have all the small Zords, and apparently it's like a very small scale, like 15 centimeters. So, but it looks super detailed. And I've been really intrigued by it. So I thought, okay, I'll get the Shogun Megazord because it's one of my favorites. And apparently this is marked as candy toy. That's another thing. Do I have candy in this? I want to know. Okay, we're gonna do the unboxing actually. So this is really taking a while. I'm really bad at unboxing, I guess. That's why I don't do it. So, okay, I hope this all goes right. Oh boy, those aren't random, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, it doesn't say on the box what's in the box. Have I just made a huge mistake? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But we're gonna have a look at what's inside of it. Oh, it's also a kit. That's even better. Oh boy. Oh boy. So this is the red one. Why is this a kit? I didn't know this was a... Okay. Guess we're gonna have a bit of a challenge, and this is the candy toy. Let me taste that actually. Live tasting, you don't... And I have a face cam right now. Should I put that on my face? Yeah. What is it? Looks nice. Japanese candy. It's inferior. It's not inferior, superior. Because everything in Japan is superior. I mean, look at their figures. This is a candy toy. This is what you buy your kid for, like, oh, you want some candy? Compare that to our candy toy. Compare it to any candy toy in like America or Europe, or it doesn't bloody matter. I don't get a flipping Megazord with my candy. I never got that. So this is the white one. Okay. That works. I gotta speed this up. I'm getting a little bit nervous. And I want more candy. So this is yellow. Okay. Looks fine. Looks like an entire box just gives you all the Megazord parts you need. Thank God. Oh man. Imagine I'm getting one double. No, this is blue. Alright. I think blacksmithing. That's the only one. Where's my candy? There it is. It's actually pretty good. I like it. I want more candy. As I spit into my camera. Alright. And nice piece of candy. Very good. I feel energized with Japanese candy now. And then we got the black one. Okay. So they're all complete. Thank God. But now I'm gonna have to put all this together. I will not film that, otherwise this will be a 20-hour video. So see you next week probably. You know, I've been joking when I said it's gonna take me a week, but I think it's been a legit week. But I've taken my time, and you know, kit building isn't my thing, but I'm quite happy with the result. And these guys are really special in that regard. It's just like, this is a candy toy. The amount of detail is just crazy. So let's have a look at the overall size. I'm gonna have a look at all of them, but I'm just gonna give you the size. For the red ape, 9.5 centimeters, a little shy of really 4 inches, and that's showing you how small they are. So first and foremost, you have the weapon. I'm just having all the weapons, all the shields, and other stuff in here right away. I mean, no need to keep that for later. Usually I do the accessories at the end, but yeah. So, overall design, look of the figure. I mean, this is, as I was saying, this is super impressive. Now, here's one thing. I started with the red ape, and I really botched his face. Apologies. I couldn't You couldn't get this off anymore. I really screwed this one up. The other ones look a lot better. What I did have some fun with are the stickers on the side over here, because as you can tell, it's everything molded on, but put the sticker over it, and really trying to line it up. It's kind of fun, honestly. That's something I really enjoyed over time. Again, this was the first one. I did some mistakes, but overall, design-wise, you have some stickers over here in the middle, even though you don't have to put it in this one. You have some on the side, the red lines, and the face. As you've seen, I feel bad for the face. Then you have the other gray line going down here, and were these? No, these weren't on. Also you have this, the gray and the red. Was the red also a sticker? Yeah, the red is also a sticker. It's been a while since I put this one together, and you have the helmet in there, which we'll have a look at once we put all these together. But enough of the red ape. Let's have a look at the frog, also with the weapon. He has a different hand also. You have the extra hand just for the weapon, for the crossbow, which looks nice, by the way. Has some more detail in there. They didn't have a sticker for that one though. Now that I think about it. Well, I didn't need to. But as you can tell, this face has gotten a lot better. Then again, the stickers on the arm and shin pads. The sticker in the middle also got a little bit better. But yeah, stickers, design-wise, he looks fantastic. You got the side panels over here to flip that up later. And you have the gold plastic. The red line going around, all the molded detail in the feet. And all this stuff here in the back for the transformation later. Let's move on to the yellow bear. And I actually have this. They did a weird thing though. They have the weapon and the hand on a single piece, but as a result you have a gray hand. And they didn't deliver a sticker. They delivered an extra sticker for the frog. I mean, the other fist I have in the back, I have in there, has a sticker on it, but they didn't do any of that with this one. Bear face, let's see, how did that work out? Yeah, I landed the sticker on there a bit better. It's still a bit shifty-eyed, but I don't know, that might be the sticker. Got the detail, golden logo, the yellow stickers in the side, and the sticker detail on the forearm and fist. And give you a little spin around once again to let it all sink in. Actually, like, look at all this stuff over here. So then we got the wolf, blue wolf, who has this weird spear-looking thing. And I just connected the fist. Let's see the face. Yeah, this one was okay. And then we got the fish symbol on the side. None of that Megazord stuff where they took that away. I don't even know why. And then we got the detail. Wow, these stickers. I was a little bit rough with this one. I didn't really hit it. I didn't really hit the little cubes in there. And then you got stuff in the back for the transformation later. Of course, I'm going to put them together into the Shogun Megazord in case you're wondering. But again, I want to give you a nice look at everything that's going on. And actually, what I didn't really have a look at is the articulation. But you know what? I'm going to keep that for the crane with them the two weapons. It doesn't have a face sticker, but the face is painted already. So there you go. Like I'm saying, all of them had the face painted. The difference was like you had the eyes and everything, but usually the gold line on top of the headband, that was not there. So I mean, you could have just cut that off and left the eyes as they were. But anyway, crane looks fantastic. Has a nice gold in there. Logo, little symbol in the middle, and on one side there's nothing, and on the other side you got the fish symbol again. Once more, the fist, the forearm. Oh, this one's also a bit rough. Yeah, I don't know. I try to do that as best as I can. So articulation wise, the head is just on a swivel basically because it's just packed into, well, on the pack basically. Then we have these hinges, bring that up and down. What's really impressive is the arm movement. It goes up and down, and you can rotate the fist around. Well, this one's actually more limited. Now that I realize that. It goes up and down. Also, you have some chest articulation, and the legs, they go forward, just on ball joints basically, and you have this hinge. To move it around, get them a little bit into place. They're not really flexible with the legs though, it's not really getting them on the ground. It's a bit of a challenge, but they do have the big legs. So overall articulation wise, these guys are pretty nice. These guys are definitely better than the Bandai Megazords we got. And let's see again for the bear, because the articulation, you have this different articulation points in the arms for the bear, the monkey, and the frog. You have a swivel over here and a hinge for the elbow, and then the fist is just tagged in as a dog is barking outside. Not approving of this review, I'm guessing. But as a result, you don't have a swivel in the chest, but the leg is still almost the same. It is blocked though by the panels, let me see. Yeah, and the front part. So it just gets some wiggle motion. It is the same thing, it is just on a ball, and you can still move the legs out a bit. That doesn't really... I mean, is that not like a double? It's also pegged in there. So you could move it forward, like kind of like a knee drop or something. To play around with that, obviously it's more supposed to be for the transformation, and I will just have a final look at the red ape. Not that I'm missing out on any articulation. No, you got the same stuff going on in the arm, and then the legs. Well, the legs are a little bit more bigger, but you don't really have anything. You can move this up, obviously. Spoilers, look at how nice and shiny this is. But yeah, I mean, that's the articulation as that disconnects. I'm just gonna put them together real quick and give you the scoop on Shogun Megazord. And here we got the final product in all of his glory, the Shogun Megazord, and glorious he does look. However, I didn't transform him on the camera because I usually always have trouble with that. I take way too long, and I'm not fluent, so it would be a mess to record and a mess to edit. One thing I do have to tell you though, the most important part that I didn't get is that you have to rotate these panels around. So you grab it by the back, the red part, and you rotate it around, and the front red part rotates around with it, and the gray part stays in place. And the important thing is, grab it by the back. If you try to grab it by the front, it breaks off. Because I tried to rotate it, and the back part didn't rotate with it, and it just broke off. So you already got that. The other thing, I can't get the shoulders together correctly. I mean, I tried pulling it up, pulling it down, and as you can tell, there's always still a little bit of a gap. What's really distracting me is that there's nothing to combine this. There's nothing to snap this in. There's no pack in the front or back to really put this together. So again, that always kind of leaves a gap. And yeah, you can't stand straight. That's the other thing. You kind of have to, this is pegged in, so if you just rotate that back into it, it's just straight, but you will never get them in position because of how the legs are. You can rotate it out to the side on the top, but not on the lower part. So if you rotate it out to the side, you get this, and as it comes apart in the torso area and chest area. I mean, he does still stand, but regardless of that, let's spin him around real quick. He does look great, that's the one thing. Obviously, we didn't see the helmet before. That one's new, also has a tiny bit of stickers, but not too much. Also has nothing really to peg in. It does hold on though to the head, and then we got the nice metallic golden sword. That looks awesome, by the way. And yeah, everything coming together nicely for the most part. Really, this. And he stands now combined at about 15 and a half centimeters, a little over 6 inches tall to the top of the crane part, and like, I don't know, with the shoulders. Oh, the shoulders are about the same. Yeah, 15 and a half. A little around 6 inches tall. And the articulation also is very nice. I mean, you can still rotate the head around, but you really have to push on it so it doesn't disconnect. Obviously, you can move these up and down. Why would you? They should stand like a little angled. And for the shoulders, you have full rotation, 360 degrees, but you also have like this hinge, which you can rotate out. So you have like very good articulation with that. You can bring it back and forth. Haven't really seen something like that. It goes up. It doesn't really go down, but still, I mean, this is a lot better than any other Megazord we had before. And I mean the big ones. I'm always thinking about the big ones. Obviously there were, I don't think there was like a Shogun Zord of, you know, the Bandai. Bandai did a series where they did like the classic Megazord and whatnot. Anyway, swivel in the arm. Let's focus on this review. And the hands also look very rough. I mean, Not really a huge complaint. He does also hold on to the sword very nicely, so that's cool. We still have the swivel in the torso area, so you can rotate him around over there. And I mean, for the legs, like I'm saying, it does go up. And this will bend out of the way, by the way. This is a panel which you can just flip up. So you can have him kick if you want to. There's also flip up in the back. Not really, but you can rotate this entire part. It does go out to the side, but obviously it will come apart as far as the mold goes. And yeah, just have something to keep this in place. It's making me... Alright, and then we have that happening. I'm just going to continue on. You have this panel which just flips out, so you can have a knee joint, basically. And as I've already shown you, you can have an ankle rocker if you just disconnect this. It will still stay in place, and it's pretty much needed for stability, because as I'm saying, like the legs is really the big problem to me, that you can't really rotate these out, that they didn't have like a flip or switch. So as I just unwillingly demonstrated, yes, this is still a kit. This will still come apart if you're being too rough with it. It's, you know, it's called a candy toy, but I really wouldn't recommend playing around with it too much. You still have the weapons, which you can combine to this, whatever, crossbow shield combination. And then you got the blue wolf spear and the bear claw. So final thoughts of this figure. What do I think about this Shogun Megazord Mini-Pla? He looks great. That's one thing. I'm really impressed by all the detail that went into such a small, again, candy toy. I really have to bring that fact home that this is a candy toy. I can't believe it. It looks great. The articulation's great. And the price is alright. Like I was saying, like it's I think it was $10 a pack, or maybe a little bit less. The negatives, really, the things that bother me is that I can't, for the love of God, connect these. You could take the heads off, but it doesn't say in the instruction to take the heads off, so I don't know. And still, when I took the head off, it still really didn't want to go all the way in there. So I don't know about that. Obviously, it's not. It's over there. It's like it's on it. So I don't know what to do with that. And then this piece. This is just put one peg in there and boom, it's done. It sticks together. But no, they didn't do that. And yeah, I mean, for the rest of it, still, he looks great. He's articulated great, and I really just repeating myself. So overall, I still recommend this guy. I mean, he's frail or whatnot, but still, you get some good posing, good look, and whatnot. So yeah, there you go. That's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, gameplay stuff, and whatever Shogun Megazord wants.